I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my horoscope for you Pisces for the week of May the 23rd. Now, over this weekend or the past weekend, whenever you're watching this, a very intense time. There's a full moon. Mercury comes out of retrograde and an opposition between Mars and the Sun. So all pretty intense. This energy also go into the start of this coming week. So if you've got any sort of decisions to make or heart-to-hearts you want to have with someone, I'd leave it until midweek, if possible. As I say, the life doesn't always wait for the planets to get in line. But even though Mercury is out of retrograde, it's still in that disruptive or most disruptive um, uh, stage of the transit, which is called the storm. So that sort of pretty well says it, doesn't it? Now, this is in your solar third house, so it's all about communication. So you want to be a little bit mindful of what you say and how you say it. As I say, sometimes it's not what you say, it can be how you say it. And timing is always important. So if you've got something important to say to someone, then make sure you've got their full attention first, okay? No point just trying to get it off your chest if they're not, in a position to take note and really listen. Now, the Sun moved into your solar fourth house, more around your home and family area, on the Friday the 19th. So today, when I'm recording this, I'm sorry I'm getting these out late. It's been a very disruptive week. I'm sure I'm not the only person that agrees with that. Now, Venus will move into this area of your chart as well, which is lovely because it brings you together with family or people that you consider family, those that you're closest to. It also focuses your attention on your home. So somebody could be moving, setting up home. Others could be just beautifying your home or just making it a more comfortable space. Now, there is going to be an opposition between Mars and Venus. And this is, midweek. So we just had the opposition between Mars and the Sun. And normally an opposition is a more of a hard aspect, it's more of a confronting aspect. In this case, the Sun and Venus are in Gemini and Mars is in Sagittarius. They're both mutable signs. So it softens it off a little bit. And also Mars is retrograde, so once again there's a lot of fire that's gone out of it. So I quite like this opposition. It does provide a trigger because Mars is the trigger, provides a trigger to really sort of push forward and make things happen. And although there could be some either combination or perhaps even a bit of a conflict of what happens at home and at work. It's almost like you've got that domino effect going on. It's like you do one thing and it sets off a domino effect in the other area of your life, okay? But it's all good. It's all going to work out. It's like every day something else happens this week. So it's like day by day. Let's see how the day the week rather ends up. Mars will go back in its retrograde transit, go back into your solar ninth house. This is great for learning, getting more in touch with your spirituality and more in touch with your inner self and your visions for where you see that you want to be, okay? And that's the start, isn't it? When you can feel in your heart and soul what it is you want to do, then you can go about making it happen. Otherwise, you're sort of, flying blind. And the last thing I want to mention for this week, we do have a square between Jupiter and Saturn. So these are conflicting energies. Jupiter is your co-ruler. It's in your area of relationships. And it's expansive and visionary, and Saturn in your area of career and work is more cautious and limiting and pulls back. So in one sense, we've got this conflict going on between your work and your love life, let's say, or close relationships. But in the other sense, it does make it real. It does bring it back. I know most astrologers are going to be really thinking this is, not good news, but once again, it's in mutable signs, so it's a little softer, and I quite like it because if your expectations are a little bit unrealistic, then Saturn helps to bring it back and ground it. Okay, so in that sense, it makes everything more grounded and real. What can be bad about that? Okay. All right, so it's an interesting week. Let's see how, as I said, let's see how it ends up day by day. I hope it's great for you. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Jennifer Angel. Bye for now.